This will blow your mind. The company that just overtook Boeing as the world's largest aircraft manufacturer was dismissed by American executives as a European government project that would never work. Envision this scenario. It's the 1970s, and aviation experts are laughing at Airbus, a consortium of European governments trying to challenge America's total dominance of commercial aviation. Industry analysts were brutal in their predictions. Government-funded projects can't compete with free market innovation. European cooperation will collapse under bureaucratic inefficiency. And Boeing's technological superiority is insurmountable for any challenger. But then something extraordinary happened. This doomed government project became the quiet powerhouse that not only dethroned Boeing in commercial aviation, but secretly built the military aircraft that NATO's most powerful nations depend on for defense, proving that sometimes the most dismissed projects create the most revolutionary results. This is the story of Airbus, how Europe's impossible aviation dream became the aerospace giant that changed global aviation forever. Using exclusive access to Airbus transformation documents and aerospace intelligence covering 5 decades of operations, I uncovered something that will revolutionize your perspective on how entire industries can be transformed. Because while everyone focused on Boeing's American dominance, Europe was quietly building the aerospace powerhouse that would become both the world's largest airliner manufacturer and a top 3 global defense contractor. What I'm about to reveal shows how one government project completely redefined global aviation and defense while most people weren't even paying attention. The story begins in the 1970s, when American aviation executives viewed European cooperation as a bureaucratic joke that would inevitably collapse under its own complexity. To understand how wrong these predictions were, you need to grasp how completely the industry misunderstood what European determination could accomplish. The mockery was systematic and condescending. American aerospace leaders dismissed Airbus as too many governments, too many compromises to ever create competitive aircraft. Industry publications wrote that European bureaucracy would strangle innovation, while Boeing executives publicly stated that government-funded projects could never match free market efficiency and technological advancement. What made this dismissal particularly damaging was how it ignored the fundamental advantages that European cooperation actually provided. Multiple governments meant multiple markets guaranteed from launch, diverse engineering expertise from different national traditions, and financial resources that no single company could match for long-term development programs. Aviation conferences treated Airbus representatives as curiosities rather than serious competitors, assuming that a consortium of European governments could never achieve the focus and efficiency required to challenge American aerospace supremacy. They saw political compromise where they should have recognized unprecedented industrial coordination. But in Airbus design centers across Europe, engineers were quietly developing something that would make every American assumption look catastrophically short-sighted. They weren't just building aircraft, they were creating the family of planes that would become the most successful airliner program in aviation history. What Airbus developed would revolutionize commercial aviation and prove that innovation comes from the most unexpected combinations of expertise and determination. The breakthrough was the A320 family, a clean-sheet aircraft design that introduced fly-by-wire technology to commercial aviation for the first time. Instead of building conventional aircraft, Airbus created digital planes that pilots controlled through computers rather than direct mechanical linkages, fundamentally changing how airliners operated. The engineering genius was revolutionary in its scope. The same aircraft family could be stretched and modified to serve every market segment, from short-haul regional routes to long-range international flights. The modular design philosophy that American manufacturers had dismissed as European complexity became the foundation for unprecedented operational flexibility. But the most revolutionary innovation was production efficiency that made traditional manufacturing look primitive. Final assembly lines in France, Germany, Spain, China, and the United States, creating global manufacturing capability. The government project had created production systems that could deliver aircraft faster and more efficiently than established American manufacturers. Every design decision, every technological innovation Every manufacturing breakthrough was proving that European cooperation understood something about modern aviation that American individualism had completely missed. The future belonged to integrated systems rather than isolated excellence. But what happened when airlines discovered these capabilities would validate every controversial design decision and transform global aviation markets. The moment when global airlines validated Airbus's revolutionary approach came through orders that stunned the aviation industry and proved that innovation trumps tradition in competitive markets. The A320 family's market performance became the ultimate vindication of European aerospace ambitions, overtaking the Boeing 737 as the most delivered airliner in aviation history. The government project that was supposed to fail had created the aircraft family that airlines worldwide preferred over America's most successful commercial program. The validation was comprehensive and undeniable. Airlines chose Airbus aircraft for fuel efficiency that reduced operating costs, digital systems that enhanced safety and performance, and operational flexibility that allowed single aircraft types to serve multiple route requirements efficiently. But the most significant vindication came from American airlines themselves. United, American, Delta, and other US carriers began ordering Airbus aircraft in massive quantities. The American aviation market wasn't just accepting European aircraft, they were preferring them over domestic alternatives for critical route operations. The market success proved that aviation excellence no longer depended on national origin or traditional manufacturing approaches. The most advanced capabilities could come from international cooperation, and the government project had developed technologies that America's most established aerospace companies struggled to match. But the commercial aviation success was just the beginning of Airbus's transformation into a global aerospace powerhouse that would redefine military aviation as well. What emerged from Airbus's commercial success defied every assumption about how aerospace companies develop and who controls the technology that defines modern military aviation. The military expansion was immediate and comprehensive. The A400M became the only airlifter with both strategic and tactical capabilities. The A330 MRTT emerged as the world's most capable tanker aircraft, chosen by 18 nations. And Airbus secured a 46% stake in the Eurofighter Typhoon program that produced 741 of Europe's most advanced fighters. The defense achievements proved that Airbus hadn't just succeeded in commercial aviation. They had become a top 3 global defense contractor that NATO's most powerful militaries depended on for critical capabilities. The A400M could perform missions that no other aircraft could accomplish, while the A330 MRTT provided air-to-air refueling capabilities that kept Allied air forces operational worldwide. But the most remarkable validation came from military integration across multiple domains. Airlifters that could operate from unpaved runways while carrying strategic payloads, tankers that could refuel any NATO aircraft while providing command and control capabilities, and fighters that dominated air-to-air combat while maintaining ground attack versatility. Every military contract, every successful deployment, every operational integration proved that aerospace innovation could come from unexpected sources and reshape global defense capabilities. The company that everyone had dismissed as a government project had become indispensable to the world's most powerful militaries. The transformation from commercial challenger to military powerhouse was complete, permanent, and irreversible. Today, while aviation analysts still focus on the Boeing-Airbus rivalry, Airbus's quiet dominance has fundamentally altered who controls the technology that defines both commercial and military aviation worldwide. The transformation statistics reveal an incredible story. 69.2 billion euros in revenue, 157,000 employees, 18 final assembly lines operating on multiple continents. The European government project had evolved into the world's largest aircraft manufacturer that spans every segment of global aviation. Modern aviation operations continue validating Airbus's revolutionary approach. When airlines need fuel-efficient aircraft for competitive routes, they choose the A320 family. When militaries require strategic airlift for global operations, they specify the A400M. When air forces plan air-to-air refueling for extended missions, they depend on the A330M RTT's unmatched capabilities. The planned production extending through the 2050s proves that quiet dominance creates lasting strategic advantage. Next-generation aircraft programs, hydrogen-powered zero-emission concepts, urban air mobility systems that will define aviation's sustainable future. Every aircraft delivered, every technology breakthrough, every market expansion confirms that Airbus didn't just overcome American dominance. They created new realities that traditional aerospace powers must adapt to or risk obsolescence. The quiet powerhouse of global aerospace has become the indispensable partner that no serious aviation strategy can ignore. Airbus's journey from dismissed government project to global aerospace powerhouse demonstrates how breakthrough innovation emerges when international cooperation overcomes national limitations and industry skepticism. For 5 decades, this company has proven that the most revolutionary capabilities often come from sources that established powers completely underestimate and dismiss. Reflect on this scenario. If you'd been evaluating aerospace investments in 1980, would you have recognized the potential in Europe's government project when every expert predicted inevitable failure? Would you have seen the aviation revolution hiding behind the bureaucratic cooperation that American executives mocked? Airbus's story teaches us that transformative innovation requires looking beyond traditional assumptions to recognize capabilities that emerge from unexpected combinations of expertise and determination. Sometimes, the most powerful technological advances come from international cooperation that established competitors never thought to consider or attempt. If this quiet dominance story fascinated you the way it fascinated me, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Your support helps me uncover these hidden transformation stories that reveal how global power really shifts through innovation that most people never see coming. Do you think Airbus proves that international cooperation creates innovation advantages that individual companies cannot match? Or was this just exceptional execution that overcame natural coordination disadvantages? Give me your take in the comments, because this debate about cooperation versus competition is reshaping how we understand breakthrough innovation in every global industry. Remember, the next time someone dismisses a project because it involves too much cooperation or government involvement, they might be revealing their own blind spots about capabilities that could transform entire industries.